Welcome back to Flicks and Figs episode 27. In this episode we'll be looking at many action figures including Black Series Shin, hati and Mandelorian Shriek-Hawk. Now you can do your own Shriek-Hawk spit on that thing joke if you like. Obviously we've got a bit more Black Series, and here we go with Batman 66. So welcome back to TAKTAK Toys, your home of all sorts of action figure news, as well as G.I. Joe Classified, Valorverse Action Force, Operation Monster Force and more. And let's get on into that action figure news. So here we get a look at the naked last Ronin, and this video is not for kids, and let's get on into it. And if you want to watch my one of my latest videos on LFCC July 2024, feel free to check that out. I'll put a link in the comments below. So yeah, first up we've got Black Series Shin, hati and Mandelorian Shriek-Hawk 2-pack, and then moving into something a bit more Halloween based, keeping it with Black Series. We've got the Inquistor and Duros Bounty Hunter Halloween edition, courtesy of Eternia.com. This may have been withdrawn, I'm not sure, but it's sort of, yeah, and I suppose it's a fun thing, isn't it? I mean, these kind of Black Series Christmas and Halloween figures, they're met with mixed reactions. I think they're quite fun. I mean, it'd be interesting to see if they ever did this with Marvel Legends. I don't think they will, or even G.I. Joe Classified. It would be a bit fun, I think, but they seem to keep it with Star Wars Black Series. Yeah, I mean, let me know if you're buying these in the comments below. So yeah, talking of Star Wars action figure content, action figure content in general, let's talk a bit more about the action figure content. So yeah, okay, and keeping it with a galaxy theme, here we've got a look at Masterverse new Eternia Merman. Pretty fun looking figure, a nice mix sort of the classic look of Merman mixed in with the sort of Masterverse look. I do like it when Masterverse kind of do those classic looks. I'm really hoping for a Masterverse Rio Blast at some point. Obviously he was in the most recent animated series, but yeah, here we have Merman. So if you're a big Merman fan, there you go. And again, keeping it in a space type theme, I guess, or galaxy theme. Here we've got a look at the new Warhammer 40k figures from McFarlane Toys. We've got a look at the Astra, Militarum, Kasrkin and 40k Eliminator. And then again, keeping it with galaxy theme, Ramen Toys and Battle of the Planets seem to be a new sort of collaboration. Here we've got a look at Cosmic Legions, the 4 Horsemen, Heavy Gunner TU5cc. Now photos credit to 16 Shooter, and this is available at IshCon, so another Comic Con in August. This looks good. I think this looks really, really good. Nice colour scheme. But of course, with all Cosmic Legions and things like that, they always look really stunning, don't they? So let me know if you're going to IshCon in the comments below, obviously if you're based in America, or maybe if you're travelling internationally. And if this is one you're interested in. So yeah, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to smash the like button. Feel free to comment and subscribe. And then, I guess, someone who's travelled in space before, we've got Superman, and we get a look at McFarlane with the Batman-Superman combo. Now we're starting off with McFarlane Avalanche toys here. We've got the Clock King. He's certainly put quite a few sort of action figures on, you know, on display the last week or so. We've got Ragman here. Ragman looks pretty good. I'm not aware of Clock King or Ragman. I'm not that big on DC characters, but Ragman does look good. I think Agent Liberty here looks really good as well. A sort of Captain America style DC character. I know there's a character called Guardian in the 90s, looked a bit like Captain America. And of course, this is one I know, Batman 66, but in the DC Multiverse style. Very, very good looking figure. I think this one will be very popular. Obviously, there's a 6-inch line, but this is a more 7-inch offering. I think I might pick this up. It looks really good. And then keeping it with Batman, we've got a look here at Batman Beyond Bruce Wayne. Again, in an animated style, looking very, very good from McFarlane. And finally, Dick Grayson Batman. So, yeah, some really good looking McFarlane figures. And of course, you know, maybe someone that Batman could tangle if you're in the G.I. Joe universe would be the Cobra Mortal, who's an on-off assassin for Cobra. So here's a look at the Super 7 Ultimates version. And this might be something we may get in Classified. This is of course an SDCC exclusive. We're coming up to SDCC now, not too long away, so we're seeing all the sort of SDCC exclusives, and that's one of them. The other being Zartan, and in fact it's Ultimate Market Disguise Zartan. I remember this episode of G.I. Joe where he was kind of sitting in a market, I think in India or somewhere, playing a flute or something like that, and distracted the G.I. Joes. And from one Master of Disguise to another, we've got is it PC Toys or RC Toys? Let me just quickly look at my notes and I'll tell you. PC Toys, there we go. 1/12 scale illusionist. Now this is obviously based on Mysterio, the Jake Gyllenhaal Mysterio. So yeah, this looks good, and obviously it's a soft goods figure. So yeah, these third-party sort of figures do look really good. I mean, I think this one looks really good. So you could put this obviously with maybe your Mafex or your Mezco, or your SH Figure Arts kind of Spider-Men, something like that. Or obviously, if we had Mezco Spider-Men No Way Home figures, you could match them up with these. But yeah, going from one type of soft goods to another, we get a look here at the Casey Jones, and this is in fact Mezco 112 Casey Jones. Now this is sold out on the Mezco website, but if you're in the UK, TAKTAK Toys should be getting this in stock, so keep an eye out for them. They're keeping it with the Turtles theme. The Neca Mirage Turtles are going to be individually boxed, so these have actually gone up for pre-order already. So if you've missed out on the 4-pack, which was quite a good 4-pack, I have to say, if you like the Mirage figures, then we're getting these ones. Now, credit to Mike Hext, he made a good point that there's a missed opportunity here with not having the sort of heads with the coloured bandanas. Who knows, perhaps we're going to get these figures reused on that mould with coloured bandanas at some point. It certainly would be a good idea. But these do come with loads of accessories, as you can see here. A whole host of accessories. And they look really good. They look really good. Now, I've missed out on the 4-pack. So, I don't know if these will stick around that long, to be honest, because the 4-pack sold out and was quite hard to get hold of in some places. So, I imagine these are going to prove to be pretty popular. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you picked up the 4-pack, what you thought. I do have the last Ronin, so I know like they're on the sort of similar mold. Not obviously the last Ronin that's bare-chested, similar mold to these ones. So I know it's a very good mold for the figures. So yeah, these look really, really good. And again, like I say, if you missed out the first time, you can pick up these Mirage Turtles. And I'm sure we're going to get loads more Mirage characters. It's sort of inevitable, isn't it? I think we've got a few already, and there's no doubt going to be more. And of course, one of the company that made Turtles was Super 7 Ultimates. And here we're looking at some Super 7 Ultimates. We've got a look at, who is it? It's Conan the Barbarian and Cole the Conqueror. Credit to Mephisto.co.uk. And Conan and Cole, they look like a team up against Ultimates, Super 7 Ultimates Dungeons and Dragons Tiamat. Now here he is. Now I'm not sure if this is an Ultimates figure or if it's a vinyl character, because the articulation is a bit limited, but I do think it's an Ultimates one, but not totally sure. But obviously you could match it with the Ultimates sort of Dungeons and Dragons figures. There you go. And then just a bit of other kind of news. McFarlane Toys are teaming up with, is it Sega they're teaming up with? Let me just have a quick look at my notes. Yeah, I think they're teaming up with Sega anyway. And here we get a look at Fresh Monkey Fiction. So this is Operation Monster Force. These look really, really good. These are available on TAKTAK Toys Wave 1 and of course on Big Bad Toy Store. These do look really good, and I think this is a line I'll be following quite closely. There's going to be comics from this line. Obviously we're talking video games earlier, but with the McFarlane Sega thing, no video games of these, but there will be comics to sort of follow the storyline. Yeah, so these are kind of like soldiers who are good guys who've been reanimated into bad guys by the main bad guy, the Forgotten King. Of course you could have good guys, zombie soldiers, why not? You can, it's your sort of collecting, it's your shelf, it's your storytelling. It's your action figure photography. You do it as you want. But yeah, these look particularly gory. I mean, you could match these up with, say, your Diamond Select Walking Dead figures, black and white ones. Although of course they will be 7-inch, and these are 1/12 scale or 6-inch. You know, you can maybe match these up with all sorts of things like that, couldn't you? But yeah, I think these look really fun. Obviously these fit in with Wave 1, they fit in with G.I. Joe Classified, they fit in Valiverse Action Force, all that kind of good stuff. And maybe Fist from Invincible Toys as well. You can mix and match all the lines here together. So there we go. Like I say, I'll be definitely keeping an eye on these, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you're excited for these or anything we've talked about so far. Let me know, yeah, your thoughts in the comments below. And going from that to Jada Toys, we have a look here at Jada Toys Cyberpunk and Mega Man. So Jada Toys are going to be a company to watch, aren't they, with their Street Fighter figures, which are absolutely excellent. Here's Mega Man, and going from one video game property to another, you get Bro Toys Ninja Gaiden. This is courtesy of 5K Toys. This is a figure to look out for. And going from ninjas to samurai, we've got a look here at the Neca Usagi Yojimbo black and white 40th anniversary figures, again courtesy of Mephisto.co.uk. And keeping it on the Turtles theme, we've got the SDCC TMNT Super 7 Ultimates Glow in the Dark Scumbag figure. So presumably this is something you're going to be able to pick up at San Diego Comic-Con. Looks very, very nice. Super 7 do like their glow in the dark figures, don't they? They're quite you know, partial to those. So yeah, and that's not all they're doing. They're doing a pizza wagon, pizza party wagon as an SDCC exclusive. That's quite an expensive SDC exclusive, but there you go. And again, keeping it on a Turtles theme, we get a look here at the Neca Last Ronin Sinja robots, I believe they're called, 2-pack. This kind of reminds me of Snake Eyes, the design, but yeah, If obviously you're collecting the last Ronin line, or you've got any of the sort of last Ronin figures, you can sort of army build with these two. They do look really fun. I like the sort of animated style they have on the sort of, you know, design. But yeah, these look really, really good. I mean, that one in particular, the white one in particular, looks like a sort of white Snake Eyes, doesn't it? A white costume Snake Eyes. But yeah, these look really good. So you compare them with your last Ronin figures. And obviously, I think that's the Neca street scene display in the background. So that's there you go. Neca's sort of, you know, giving you a whole toy photography setup. On the go. If you've got the, you know, if you've got the street scene background, you can pick these up. You can pick up the last Ronin figure, and you're good to go. And again, keeping it with SDCC, and in fact, Turtles. You've got the accessory pack here. So there you go. You can sort of pick that up, or you can pick up the Neca Nude Ronin. Here you go. So yeah. So again, you could pit this against the Sinja robots, or yeah, as you can see here, you're getting a few ideas for sort of toy photography, if you want to do that sort of thing, or if you just want to play with your figures, or pose them on the shelf like this. There you go, plenty of different options. So that looks really good. Like I say, I do have the bare-chested last Ronin figure, and it is a really good figure. So I do recommend the last Ronin figures from Neca if you sort of thinking about getting into the line, or if you read the comic. And yeah, it certainly does look quite good, this one. It feels like it's a bit bare bones on the accessories simply because he's naked, but yeah, it isn't. And again, the packaging's lovely. If you want to talk more Turtles, you can of course talk Turtles and Tea, watching Dan and Tanner. Of course, you can check out Dan's other sort of live streams, such as Legends and Liquor, and Joe's and Juice, of course, with Dan, Tom Mini Plastic Multiverse, and myself, talking all the latest G.I. Joe classified reveals. And we've got San Diego Comic Con coming up soon. Of course, you can check out Jay's Toy Collection UK. Feel free to check him out. Lego, Hot Toys, and all that kind of good stuff in between. Feel free to check out Justin Collects. He talks about issues with dust and collecting, all sort of good sort of reviews and stuff on his channel. Can of course check out Robo Don't Know for action figure news, sorry, and reviews as well. Yeah, and of course you can check out AC Toy Design. Feel free to check out his Patreon as well, and you can of course check out Dante and the Infinity Equation. So feel free to check out all these YouTube channels. I'll try and put links to all these YouTube channels in the comments below. Feel free to check out Agent Z-Man or Z-Man 12-Bat. You can of course check out Why So Serious Toys. If the links aren't in the comments below, please do check back on some of my other videos. Feel free to check out Big Wheel Pixels and Plastic, of course. And what other YouTube channels can you check out? Let's have a look. You can check out Cypher Sigma. He does lots of film reviews and kind of yeah, action figure pickups as well. And what else can we check out? What other good stuff? You can check out Elson Official Music. So he does lots of music of his own design and kind of like covers as well. Feel free to check out Photo Dave and Toy Pics. So he does lots of action figure photography, toys, tips and tricks, sorry, I'm able to say it eventually. You can check out Happy Pursuits, a really fun sort of YouTube channel with lots of positive energy and action figure reviews. And Chris, of course, Mod Extra Games and Collectibles. A lot of G.I. Joe based, classified based content. I'm a big fan of his. And recently McFarlane has just shown off this 1/10 scale posed Liefeld sort of Deadpool. Now if this had articulation, I'd be all over it. Hopefully we'll get a Deadpool like that articulated. We have of course got one from Marvel Legends before. You can of course check out Blue Owl Collectibles. Feel free to check out my affiliate link in the comments below. Feel free to check out Kapow Toys. You can of course check out Star Action Figures. And what else can you check out? Let's see. Check out all the cool stuff as well. Again, I'll try and put links to all these UK independent retailers in the comments below and international ones. But if you're not down there, please do check some of my previous videos. You can check out Gobsmack Comics. Feel free to check out In Demand Toys, of course, as well. You can check out Props and Replicas. And what else we got? Let's have a little look. You can check out Invincible Toys. And yeah, let's see. And Invincible Toys do Fist to Fist actually, which is available on Big Bad Toy Store if you're based in the UK and you want to do some international shipping. You can of course check out the whole shebang. And feel free to check out Comics and Cocktails as well. And again, I'll try and put links to all these UK independents in the comments below, sorry, and international ones. And of course, Emporium are cool, and they do all stuff like Mezco 112, SH Figure Arts, yeah, all that kind of good stuff. Mayfex. And yeah, Valorverse have done some Series 5 test shots that have arrived, so look forward to these. That, of course, was the Comic-Con exclusive Praetorian. This is the regular version, so these should be sort of arriving soon, you know, yep, arriving soon, hopefully. So that's episode 27 of Flicks and Figs. Thanks very much for watching. I know there's plenty of stuff you can watch on YouTube, so I really appreciate you sticking with me and watching this video. And to close us out, we've got a look at the Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, Lord Oxyus. So Animal Warriors of the Kingdom from Spiro Toys are very, very good. I highly recommend them. And finally, SHF Tekken 8 work in progress, thanks to Eternia.com. And until next time, just make sure you enjoy those flicks and figs.